been here 17 years. I came here June of '87 and was very fortunate to buy this piece of property. Guy had it for sale. There was a realtor for sale sign on it, and a woodworker was out in the barn. He was living in the house here, and he was out in the barn making furniture by himself. I stuck my head in, and he said, "Get out of here, boy." He says, "Go see the realtor if you want to know about buying this property." I said, "Well, just answer me one question. Why are you selling this beautiful place?" He says, "Well, it's a heck of a note." He says, "If I leave that door open on the front of the barn, everybody stops." I said, I ran to the realtor. I remember I offered her $3,000 less than the property was listed for. Didn't sleep all night, and bought it the next day. He accepted my offer. And people did stop as a result of the door being open. I used to do all the work right out in front of the barn on the yard so that people going down the road could see that there was somebody here. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, and when I started, I did everything, and one step at a time. And then I hired a guy. It was kind of a funny deal. I needed a guy to build a chimney in my workshop, and he said, "Well, get your driveway plowed, and I'll be up with some cinder blocks in an hour. We'll build that chimney you need." So I went out in the driveway and started shoveling, as it was my usual way to get something done. It was 2 foot of snow, and a guy went by in a pickup truck with a snow plow. I flagged him down and had him plow my driveway, and he asked if I had any more work to do. And I said, "Well, come tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock." And suddenly I had doubled my workforce. Just that easy. Not a whole lot of research or anything like that. It was, he didn't know anything about furniture making, but was really willing and able, as a lot of people are along here. So I was a freelance furniture designer, and as such was educated, have a degree in furniture design, and a business degree also, which has been very helpful. And then I designed furniture for the factories in North Carolina, and where they just made drawings, scale drawings, full-size drawings, and didn't make the furniture, but had to certainly know what the machines would all do, and how, because they tell me they wanted to, so the factory would say they wanted at a certain price point. They wanted to sell retail for X amount of dollars, and or I'd have to take some cost out and various things. So I had to understand the machinery, the operations of all the machines. Well, I wanted to get out of North Carolina, and I just had it with the southern lifestyle. And but I had been here in prior years, visited the area, and I knew how special this piece of coastland is. It's the only place I know of where, as I say, the people go down the 2-lane road instead of the expressway, hoping to find somebody doing what they're doing. Somebody flies into Boston and rents a car, and by the 3rd day they've so full of waffles and strawberries in the bed and breakfast that they just begin to think about feathering their nest and that kind of stuff back home. And so then they stumble in here and think they need a new table and chairs, and the rest is history. But it was all by plan, not by accident, if that happened. Well, I tried very hard to be what they want to find. I dress the same every day so that I appear the same in my ad, so that as in my ad in the magazines, so that when they finally find me, they say frequently, "Oh, you're the guy in the ad." You know, they've gotten to the right spot. They know that I wear the same blue shirt. I have 14 blue shirts that are all splattered with stain and so on, and I wear the same thing every day.
I'm glad you said you've got 14 shirts. I was getting worried.